Hello there everyone, welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of What's He Cooking. What am I going to make? No one knows, so let's just see what we've got and see where it goes. I've been eating loads of raw food recently, so you're going to see a lot of that on my channel at the moment, so without wasting any more time, let's get stuck in. So, we want some ginger, and I'm going to peel that first off. I'm going to peel the bit of ginger that we need and put that to one side. Then I'm going to get the carrots and take off the top of the carrots and peel them. Once they've been peeled, I'm going to put them to one side and get the zucchini, because that's what we need now. Is I want to make a pasta with this. So I'm going to chop off top of the zucchini like so, and then get it peeled. I want it peeled all the way down till the whiteness, till all the green's gone, because it's, you know, you don't want any of that green stuff. You just want the pure white meat. And leave it at that, and then you can put that to one side and leave it be. So once that's done, we can then move on to the kale. So I'm going to take a handful of kale, and with a really sharp knife I'm going to use a slicing motion, and I'm just going to cut through it. Although it doesn't look like it, I'm going to be using like a slicing motion to slice all the way through it, because we don't want to squash the edges and allow them any time to oxidize. So once all that's gone in the bowl, I'm going to get the ginger, and I'm going to chop up that ginger fairly small, so I'll do that pretty quickly. Then I'm going to get some garlic out, and what have I got on here? I think there's 4 pieces, so I'm just going to use the 4 pieces because that will be plenty. I'm going to peel them now. I'm just going to squash them, and then I can pull the skins off them. Easily done. Then I'm going to finally roughly chop them up. There was an error there with the recording, so I lost some footage. Basically I added in some chia seeds, oregano, cinnamon, sumac, ground pepper, pinch of salt, sesame, golden flax and poppy seeds. Chopped up a green pepper and quartered the onion, just threw them in the bowl there. Then I want to add 10 olives and a good heaped tablespoon of capers. Give that a quick mix round, and then start getting the bigger clumps of stuff into the blender and allowing all that to be blended through nicely. And there we go, I can shovel it in. Then once it's been on, I'm going to, you know, just mop up a little bit, tidy up, and then add about half a cup of olive oil, and leave that work its way all the way through. Then I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds, because as we all know, they're just delicious. And then I'm going to add some sunflower seeds, because they too are pretty delicious. And again, half a cup of each of those is more than plenty. I'm not going to be using pine nuts. For one, that they are pretty expensive, and two, to be honest, what I'm making here, the other seeds and nuts are much nicer. So once, I'm going to leave that running then for about 10 minutes until you can start seeing the oil becomes this sort of like light creamy texture. And then it's done. So we're going to get the zucchini and put it in the spiralizer, because I want to make a pasta out of this. So I want to spiralize it all the way up, and this takes quite a while, so I've sped this up pretty fast. And yeah, you know, save some time. Yeah, my arms were aching by the end of it, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, I wouldn't advise using the seeds. I would peel it with a peeler, to be honest. It got too mushy afterwards, the zucchini did. I wasn't keen on it. It was alright initially, but then after about 10, 15, 20 minutes it already started to turn into a mush. No good at all. So I wouldn't just spiralize the whole zucchini, I would peel it, but you know, for the sake of the video, you're more than welcome to follow my steps. I wouldn't, not again. So the carrots here, I'm going to do, you know, what I should have done with the zucchini, and I'm just going to peel them in as best as I can. Get all them in there until there's plenty of it, and the little short stubby one was much nicer for some unknown reason. I could get most of that in there. And as you can see there, I've got quite a lot of carrot and zucchini in there. That's a lot of pasta. And I'm going to give that a quick mix round, because that's what I need. So I've got a few bean sprouts here. I'm just going to chuck those in, because that's what I had left over. And I'm going to get chia seeds, some poppy seeds, some roasted pepper, some celery salt, black pepper, and don't think I've put any salt in there. I wouldn't want to. And then I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of coconut, desiccated coconut, or decimated whichever one you want, and then it's time to plate up. So I'm going to get my romaine lettuce leaves, I'm going to get some of those out, put them in a triangle, why not? I'm going to get my avocado, cube that up and scrape it into a leaf and fill up a leaf hopefully. So yeah, with both halves there, that's a nice mound of avocado, absolutely delicious. Sprinkle a bit of chili powder all over everything and then squeeze the last quarter of the lemon all over and a bit of black pepper. Then I'm going to put some oregano all over everything and chop up a load of tomatoes. Obviously you can use as many tomatoes as you want. I've put in quite a few there. And then I'm going to spoon that onto the plate and then fill up the leaves with the pesto that I made. Sprinkle in some pistachio kernels because they are pretty damn good. And then I'm going to get this pesto that I made the other day, which is spinach and kale with pine kernels. And but the only difference with this one is it's really garlicky. But I'm going to save that for another time. I'm just going to eat what I've made today. So I'm going to try this because this looks really good and I'm excited, and I'm going to wonder how it all tastes put together. So let's see. So I'm just going to try the pasta first. That's good. I like that right there. That's really good. Can tell it's already going a little bit mushy, so that does taste absolutely delicious. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you're into that sort of thing. Thank you very much. I'm going to enjoy my meal. Bye bye.